I just got a petty. It's nice. So windows are open. I should do chores since it's the first day of the week. Oh, well, Sweetling, I'm glad that you're having a good morning. That's good. Megatron, welcome in. I'm doing great. How are you doing today? What you up to? I guess I should probably, yeah, we're going to end up doing the cowl, or not the cowl, but the bottom part of this guy's helmet also. Gonna be a little bit longer. So much steel gray. Now the thing is, the majority of this color is here, but there's some of it in the legs and stuff like that too. Or not the legs, but in the boots. So not all the stitches are here, but this is a fair amount of them. And there's a lot of this color. So however long, this is probably going to be like half the stitch count that I do. Just this one color. Megatron, how you doing though? How's your weekend? Sweetling, I'm glad you're doing pretty good this morning. Got that petty and it's nice out. Nice weather always makes you feel a little bit better. You already had banana trees pasta? Nice. Necro, if you want to share anything you've been working on, I'd love to check it out. We got a great Discord if you want to post some pics. That sounds pretty sweet what you're working on though. You said it was a, said you're currently working on a Hellboy cross stitch. That sounds pretty sweet. Cheap metals, cheap rubber, and that kind of stuff. Okay, but yeah, it could be anything. It's hot, bumpy, and itchy. Hot, bumpy, and itchy. Could be a heat rash. I had one of those before. Usually happens like if you're sweating and it's not like cleaned and it ends up like boiling your skin sort of thing. It's very rare. I only ever had it once. And it sucked. You get like little bumps, little red marks, and it's itchy and it hurts. Not fun at all. Hey Heather, welcome in. How you doing? What is up today? Hopefully you're doing well. It's on your wish list, Jody. Okay, cheap metals, yeah. Doing good, working on some school work, and then moving on to stitching my HP piece. I finally finished the diary the other day. The diary, nice, very cool. Yeah, that stained glass piece is massive. And yo, Miss Uki, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you very much for that raid. I really appreciate that. If anyone doesn't know me, I'm Duo, variety streaming trophy hunter. Normally we're playing video games over here, but I've been stitching all weekend. We've got 2 projects on the go for the, we do giveaways for cross stitch pieces over here. So we're working on a Chibi Solaire. We're doing this once a month. We're probably gonna have it done around August or September. During the week though, every Tuesday, I'm working on a Dandelion Witcher 3 cross stitch of me in cosplay. It's actually looking pretty sweet so far. It's got some awesome pixel art done by Cuppa Joe, and our friend Pick Stitch made the pattern for us. So we're going to give that away at the end of the year also. I even stitched that in the cosplay, which is ridiculous. We played the entirety of Witcher 3 dressed like that. But yeah, during the week I'm playing Persona 5 Royal right now, which is really cool. I'm having a lot of fun with it. We're about 90 hours in. But yeah, that's what we do. We play games, we get trophies. Andy Nocturnus. What's up, Andy? How you doing? Welcome in. Kitty Agoth, welcome in. How you doing? Miss Uki, thank you very much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Tell me a little bit about yourself. You were playing some Legacy of Kain, a little bit of retro action. Those Soul Reaver games were a lot of fun. I actually do a lot of retro collecting myself. So I was speaking of playing Persona 5. It's my first Persona game I'm playing, but I do collect old retro games. I have the first 2 Persona games on PS1. I've had them for a very long time, but I've never actually played either of these for more than like an hour or 2. So were you playing on original hardware, or like do you do a lot of a collection? Do you play a lot of retro games? What's your stream about? How is your stream? Thank you very much for that raid. I really appreciate it. I don't Miss Uki, you've been following me for a while actually, but I see it's your first time chatting, so I appreciate you maybe lurking me every once in a while. How you doing? Welcome in. Do you do any crafting yourself? I'm a filthy lurker, but hello, it's lush to come out of the shadows. How are you? We were petty emus. If you catch my drift, yeah, you're using emulators, that's fine. I do a lot of first playthroughs of old horror and art often too. Very cool, Misuki. Well, I dropped you a follow. Come check you out next time. Thank you very much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Have you ever done any crafting? You said you do some art. What kind of art do you do? Very cool. And you do first playthroughs of old horror games. We were actually just talking about me playing Madison very soon, which I don't do very well with horror games. I'm an incredibly jumpy person. And so we've done a few games like Alien Isolation, which is an incredible horror game, my goodness. And then we did Resident Evil 7. I have to do Resident Evil 8 this year also. We did Visage and a couple of other small indie horror games. I can't seem to find a way to get the link. I'm on Twitch app at the moment. Oh, the color blocking is still covered over confetti. But my next project is a custom with a lot of 310. Interesting, Necro. Alien Isolate. Thank you, Andy, for that. I appreciate it. All sorts. On stream, I do doodles, but offline, I paint, I knit, digital art, crafts, all sorts. Yo, Miss Uki, well, drop some stuff in the Discord if you want to join. We've got a great arts and crafts section if you want to post a pic. It's definitely a great place. I would love to check out some of the stuff you've been working on. Very cool, though. I really appreciate that. So you've been going through Legacy of Kain. How have you been enjoying it? I remember playing Soul Reaver many, many years ago. It was a lot of fun. What other... So it's not really a horror game, I would say. It's like an action game with maybe some spooky stuff. All lurkers are welcome. Definitely, Andy. 100%. Madison, I enjoyed that one. It's supposedly one of the scariest games that came out recently. Luckily mine don't like anything. I can usually get it to calm down with some nice thick hand cream. Well, hopefully it calms down, Chi-Chi. You think yours is a sun rash, but I get the same on my knuckles? Really, Chi-Chi? Yeah, we're talking about allergies and rashes and some random stuff just before you popped in. Okay, so I need to erase some stuff. So we've been working on this. This is the third, since I do this once a month, it's the first Sunday of every month. This is the third month, obviously, so we're on our third stream of this. I'm hoping to finish this by September. It's a fairly easy cross stitch. There's a lot of bulk coloring, so it's not too bad. Yo, Sean Clapper, I've never done cross stitch. That looks incredibly easy to make a mistake. It's not too bad, honestly. You can make a mistake, but it's easy to fix. You just kind of remove the stitches as you go about, and then you just restitch over it. But you have a pattern, and I'm just kind of following it. It's kind of like paint by numbers, but it's analog pixel art. It's really cool, and this is actually a stitch along if you want to join in. This is probably it's an easy beginner-friendly stitch. There's only like 14 colors, or 13 colors, something like that. It's really straightforward, less than 8,000 stitches, a lot of bulk colors, so you don't have to worry about too many crazy things going on. It's super easy to follow. The other pattern I'm doing is a lot harder. Quite enjoyed it. I tend to do franchise playthroughs, so I started with Vampyary. Oh, like February. It's like February and Vampire. Now it's Varch. And it's still going. I love seeing how the games grow with the technology and the story of Nosgoth. Yeah. They haven't had one in a long time, though, unfortunately. I think there was like a PS2 game, maybe if I remember correctly, but Soul Reaver was definitely pretty sick. Ultra, welcome in. How you doing? Something ookfully. Yo, Kitty Goth, thank you very much for that follow. Really appreciate it. So have you ever, so like I said, I'm playing Persona during the week. Have you ever played Persona 5? That game is messed up. The story is really good, but it's incredibly long. The thing is, there's no filler. There's no like weird grinding or random filler in the game. It's all substance. It's just very, very long. I'm about 90 hours in, and we're still only in September of the school year, and we have to get to the next year. It's going a little bit faster now than compared to the beginning, but I'm still taking a while. Promise we're not being graphic or gross, though. We are definitely not, Chi-Chi. I'm on time again. Nothing wrong with that, Ultra. You're definitely on time. How you doing, though? Welcome in. What is up? Hopefully you're having a good day. Kitty, how are you doing? Have you ever cross-stitched before? Usually on Sundays, when we're not cross-stitching, we're doing chill games. So I'm just about done with 2 Point Campus. I don't know if you like management sims, but we're doing that usually on Sunday. Next week should be my last week doing it, though, because we're pretty much at the end of it. So hopefully I'll be able to do a nice long stream on Sunday and we can finish it off. But outside of that, after that, we're going to be playing some Story of Seasons, Pioneers of Olive Town. So if you like farming games, we're big fans of Stardew Valley over here, and we played that a long time ago. And then since then we've played Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. We did My Time at Portia, Spirit Fair, City Skyline. So a mix between farming sims and management sims. So that's usually what we get up to on the Sundays. Soul Reaver 2 is a PS2 one, yes. It's grand. I'm quite enjoying it. I can't wait to see what happens next in the story. Never played Persona. I really want to do that franchise one day. So, like, the first two games are vastly different. They're super old also. They're only on PS1, right? The third one is kind of a little bit more in line with the modern take of Persona. With, like, I mean, they're always high school students, but it's more of, like, the way you lead your life in them compared to the old ones. Persona 5 is really good. I'm enjoying it a lot. The story is batshit crazy, and some of the themes and some of the characters you meet are just such scumbags. And like, oh my god. But it deals with a lot of moral issues and stuff like that, and just taking the law into your own hands and all this other stuff. It's really, really cool. I'd highly recommend it. But again, it will definitely take a cost investment, or time investment, I should say. I'm certain this isn't Hellfire, because that's always starred on your forehead. What's Hellfire? I am, thanks. How's this corner coming? It's coming pretty good, Ultra. It's coming along fairly well. Are you currently cross-stitching, or are you currently crafting, Ultra? I think I'm attempting cross-stitch. Oh, as a child. Okay. At some point. Would like to give it a go, as learning crafts is fun. Do you do any crafting right now? It's fairly simple. I used to do this a lot when I was a kid. My mom taught me how to do it when I was, like, I don't know, 8 to, like, 14-ish. Something like that. I did it a lot in my teen years. I made, I guess, a few different ones. I don't know. I didn't do it very frequently, but I did it a fair, and, like, I made maybe a handful of projects over, like, 10 years. Then I didn't do it at all in my 20s, and then we picked it back up like 4 years ago. These are my 4th and 5th projects I'm doing. So we did a Stardew Valley map last year. We did a Final Fantasy 16 logo the year before that. And then the year before that, the first year we did anything, we did a Chrono Trigger one. So you like playing franchise stuff. You said mostly horror, but what other older retro first playthroughs have you done? I'm working on the killer Sal since bread took most of my time. Not getting the order done. You're not getting the order done tonight, Jody? Didn't you wanted to ship it tomorrow, eh? I mean, you can always get it done tomorrow and ship it afterwards. I don't know how much you have left. You're knitting while watching? Nice, Kitty. That's awesome. I knitted one thing on stream. We did a special knit stream where I made a scarf in one sitting. It took about 6 hours, 7 hours. Gave that away. It was like right between Christmas and New Year's last year. Probably could only do anything like this in red, because I'd probably poke myself plenty. It's not too bad, honestly. Like, you're using a dull needle. It's a tapestry needle, so it's not pointy. It can still hurt you if you're not careful, but it's not too bad. Like, you're not going to be poking yourself all the time because it's pointy. Hellfire is a follow sickness to the chickenpox. Oh. It's stress-related, where you basically get an outbreak of the chickenpox, but it's not. So usually that's shingles, I think, what you're referring to, Chichi, over here at least. I've not heard it called Hellfire, but I think you're referring to shingles. Very similar, and it sucks. Itchy hurts and you break out bad. It's called Hellfire because it feels like you're on fire. Yeah, posted the finished cinnamon roll in the Discord. Wits, let's have a look. So this is the stitch along. People are joining in and stitching it also. People are at different varying lengths. Someone's Misty's already done. She's off to dinner now though, so she can't come in and be like, yes, I am. Then what do we got here? Yo, Necro dropped in, got it. Thank you very much for joining the Discord. Working on a Hellboy piece. That looks pretty sick. That's gonna look friggin' dope when it's all said and done. Then we got Chrissy Ann over here, adding more stuff. They're working on a Rivendell Lord of the Rings piece. That's gonna look incredible when it's finally finished. And you popped, where did you pop it? Maybe I just missed it? I have to go back up a little bit. I'm not sure where you popped it, Wits. Oh, cinnamon rolls, you cooked. You made some cinnamon roll. I thought you, oh shit, nice. God damn. Food, yeah. I thought you crocheted a cinnamon roll, or you made like a amigurumi cinnamon roll, or like a plushie. Oh my god, cinnamon rolls are so delicious. I haven't had any in a long time, but ooh, so good. So good. Last day to ship is Friday. Definitely get it done by, yeah, you'll have plenty of time. Shingles, yeah. Shingles is, yeah, not fun. Actually, that's a different piece from ahead. Oh, is it, Chrissy? So wait, you're working on 2 different projects? You're working on 2 different gigantic projects, Chrissy Ann. That's... Oh. How do you decide which one you want to work on? Unless I'm mixing up my people and you weren't working on the Rivendell one, but I thought that's what you said yesterday, but maybe I'm misremembering. That looks amazing. Yeah, Kitty, there's a lot of really cool stuff. So you're knitting right now. What are you knitting this evening or this afternoon? Okay, so how far am I going down here? I have to be careful. This is the 3rd stitch. Gotta be careful here because it slowly continues to cascade down the shadow here as we go to the right. So this one ends here. We have to do one more like this, and then we go out a little bit further. That looks amazing. It does look delicious. My goodness. Attempting a pumpkin pattern in the round. Oh, that's cool. You don't want to look at my whips list if that was your reaction to 2 cross-stitch whips? No, but no, I mean, it's not that, Jody. They're both big-ass pieces. They're both BAPs. Massive. Both massive. So what has everyone been playing this weekend? If you popped in a game, what has it been? Some people have been on Octopath 2 lately, which I might get into after Madison. Another 100-hour RPG, although hopefully that one will be done within a month, I guess. After sometime in April, maybe we'll start Meat Boy in May. I know I wanted to start it sometime in the spring. Super Meat Boy is going to be absolutely ridiculous, though. I have to do a little bit of 2 Point Campus over the next week before we start the last stream, because there's a couple of things I just need to do in like sandbox mode just to get them out of the way. Need students to drop out. I need to also get a level 10 teacher that I train. So I have to basically use, if you go to sandbox mode, you get like a lot of points. So you can just automatically make a class from the very beginning, like super high. And then you just hire like a level 8 or 9 teacher and then just train them. Should be nice and easy. 30. Andy, 30. Oh, 30 whips? I wish it was just 2. I'm a serial project girl starter. Okay. Have about 30 projects on the go, and they are all big. Damn, Christiane. Which was the closest one to being done? Dreamlight Valley and Euro Truck Sim. That's what you've been playing? Nice, nice. Always on that Euro Truck. Okay, so this is the 3rd one. That's the 3rd row of that. So this is the 4th one. So this one is going to be the same distance, and then after that, we're going to go across. I will have to get more floss from this color, though. That is for sure. I stitch all massive projects. My favorite site is Heaven and Earth Designs. Yeah, those things are massive, though. They look gorgeous, but god damn. I started playing an older game. I missed Heat Signature. Been great as I can just pop in and do a couple missions when I need a break. So what's Heat Signature? I don't think I actually know that game. I don't recognize the name. What console was it on? Or what system? Could be PC also. What kind of game is it though, Sean? You got annoyed with Like a Dragon, Kyros, so I went to play Legend of Dragoon. Is it your first playthrough, or did you play it when you were younger, Kyros? I had never played it when I was younger. My buddy always loved Legend of Dragoon, but I never got around to playing it, so I'm looking forward to doing that as well. There'll be a lot of RPGs this year. God damn. So many great games. So little time. Guilty, but I'm only a serial starter for small projects because I always use leftover thread and run out of something, right, Necro? Cool, cool. I usually go back and forth. I play a lot for a few months, then I don't touch it for a while, then go back to it. Okay. Lunch has arrived. Filet-O-Fish. Yo, novice, enjoy the lunch. I've always been a sucker for older games, but replaying older games have been getting popular among friends with the DS store shutting down. Yeah. So you're playing some of the retro stuff on the Switch, Necro? What have you jumped into? I didn't have anything but Nintendo consoles when I was a kid. Oh, okay. So this is your first experience. How are you liking it so far? How are you liking it so far, Kiros? I only got a PS1 in like 2001, I want to say. I can't remember when I got a PS2, but it was only a few years after that. I always had a Super Nintendo. We had an N64. Took a long time to get a PS1 though. We had a GameCube too. So many consoles when we were growing up. Heat signature, you do missions where you fly a pod ship to a larger spaceship and have to steal, assassinate, or take over the ship. Randomly generated missions is a 2D top-down, reminds me a bit of mini Hitman missions. That's pretty cool. I guess that's an old PC game or what? So it's a top-down 2D game? That's pretty sick. That sounds really cool. How old is it? Would make sense if I didn't know. I know a lot more about console or like older console games than I do about older PC games. I really didn't get that much of a PC experience when I was younger. Okay, so this one is the one we're going at past. So once I get near the end, we're slowly running out of floss. I'm gonna pin stitch on this one, and then we'll continue. You're welcome. I am stuck on a star path where I need 20 of each out of 3 kinds of flowers. It takes me 4 days so far. I'm still not halfway. Damn. It's interesting. The combat is unorthodox and I'm still getting used to it. Okay. I've heard that the combat is very strange, but it's supposed to be really good. You can do lots of cool things, like you shoot out a window to get sucked into space. So if you need to capture someone, can shoot the window with you both in the room and pick up both you with your pod. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Replaying God of War on PS3. Oh, nice. DM Devil May Cry on PS2, but I picked up Fire Emblem Echoes on the DS. I never started Diablo 1 with a friend, and you even started Diablo 1. Okay, cool. Did you ever pick up the Diablo 2 remaster that just released, or are you excited for Diablo 4 when it pops out? It's coming soon. Coming real soon. It's from 2017, made my ex-PC gamer, Tom Francis, the same dude who made Gunpoint. Oh, it's only from 2017, okay, so it's not that old. I'll have to check it out. I've not heard of Gunpoint. Or maybe I have, actually. I feel like I vaguely remember the title, but I can't really put a picture to it. Was that side-scrolling 2D one, the shooter? It's like a pixel art 2D shooter. Side-scroller sort of thing. Totally valid. Oh, I haven't got that far. I just get stuff I like, then shot, and then stop. Okay. Jody, do you have like most of the stuff kind of unlocked and you're just waiting for new content for Disney, or no? Where are we going? We're going past this. Let me get a pin stitch here, then we'll continue on. There we go. Very nice. Oh. I've never actually played any Diablos. Really, Kuros? Diablo 3 was a lot of fun, like years after it had released. I had a ton of fun with it. Okay, so that's the next one. Okay. I'm going to dip. I'm headed to my cousin's musical. Oh, Aya, have a good one. We'll see you later. Enjoy your afternoon. Should be back for prediction time. Okay, well, we'll be here for another 3 hours or so. Have fun, Aya. We'll see you later. Easiest way to pick up all the plants in an area, you usually get 4 times the colors as it respawns every day. Might grind that one next. I've never actually played Diablo. Yes, side-scrolling. I think I know that one then, Sean. I never played it, but I do remember it. That's what I'm doing now. I just never saved flowers because I need 3 chests, but now I have a big chest for them, so I save them all. Nice. Not surprised you haven't heard of it. I tend to search out indie games a lot of good ones, but they get buried. They do definitely get buried. That one I do know, though. I don't know the other one, but I definitely do know Gunpoint. If you like indie games on PC, you can check out my game. Indie as in not millions of dollars. Devolver Digital funded. Yeah, mine is made by 3 people. It's in early access still, but it's coming along really well. It's a 2-player, oh, it's a single player, but it has co-op campaign also. It's like a strategy, third-person shooter, kind of like a hero defense. You're a witch that has time travel powers, but like it's built into the gameplay too. So you get to like go back in time and fight alongside yourself. It's really cool. You can check it out. Thank you, Chi-Chi. Definitely not $1 million digital Devolver funded game. But it is cool. I will admit, I was just old enough when D3 came out, so yeah, I picked up 1 and 2 and 3, and I'm playing 2, 3 with my mother, as we were hoping we can couch co-op 4. Nice. Yo, couch co-op is the best. That's what me and my friends did when Diablo 3 came out. We were just, or not when it came out, when we finally bought it. I think we got it like 80% off on sale, like around Christmas time, like years after it had released. It's like 2016 or something like that, when we finally played it. Lots of fun. Had a blast with it. Let's see when and if I get into Diablo 4. It's a lot more fun with friends, but I guess you can solo it. You have a weird knot here. There you go. Okay. More gray. All the steel gray. So this is getting a little... Can I tighten you up a little bit? Leah, wait, you mean to tell me that Time Melters isn't $1 million funded project? Exactly. Okay. Okay, well. More gray. You've been fooled. Mothers would be considered a spoiler. Do you have a PlayStation? I have a PS5. That's what I play on everything wits. I got enough to unlock all the pages and just collect the items I wants to. So no, just wait for the next update and farm for money to buy stuff you like in the shop. Nice, Jody. Same. One of the characters' friendships killed me at 60 flowers. I definitely became a hoarder. Wait, who's that? Now I'm scared. That one looks polished. Unity, yeah. It is Unity. It is done. We just actually had a major update. So we kind of changed around the entire intro. Although if you're trying the demo out, it's a bit different. Like the demo kind of just shows you the mechanics and stuff like that. The game itself kind of teaches you everything a little bit better than the demo does. Well, we're trying to change the demo and add a friend pass and stuff like that. And the demo is going to be basically the intro of the game. And when you continue, you'll basically, if you buy the game, you'll continue the demo, or you'll continue your save from the demo, which is what I kind of want, especially since we kind of changed around the intro to kind of teach everything better and to just make it a little bit more fun. So we changed the first user experience a lot with the last update that we just released like last week. So that's really cool. But yeah, thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. My parents are general gamers, so I grew up with it. My father's unfortunately a racer only, but it's definitely given me a variety of hobby game style. That's really cool, Necromancer. My dad played lots of strategy games when we were kids, and he liked fighting games and stuff like that, but he was never really a big gamer. Although I got him addicted to Advanced Wars when I was a little older. He would basically carry that Game Boy SP around everywhere and play Advanced Wars. It was amazing. I loved it. Now he plays like strategy games, like mobile games and stuff like that, but in any case, like, we were always big on games. I've already platted Straight twice wits. That game was fantastic. I did the PS4 and the PS5 versions last year. I think I'm gonna eat and then play some Persona. Leah, you have to get ahead of me. Where are you now? Did you beat the next palace or no? What leftovers do you have today? Which ones do you have as an option, Andy? Praise the sun indeed, yo. King Cheetah, welcome in, King. How you doing? Praise the sun indeed. What's your Discord? Twitch app is being funny. Oh, it should just be Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi's in the Discord too. Only the best for you, Andy. Corned beef and hash eggs, fried rice. Oh, never mind. You're not eating. Leah's eating. My goodness. I see you press the make multiplayer button. What do you mean? What do you mean, Sean? Make multiplayer button. No. Well, we always wanted to have it as a multiplayer game. That like my boss is a big proponent of just like, we don't have couch co-op, but he wanted like an experience you can play like over like a entire Saturday with one of your friends or something like that, which is what he wanted. So we always planned on making it multiplayer in general. So it's not like a hashed in thing. It's properly designed, or at least we think so. I think it's a cool game just beyond my skill set. Novice, which game? Time Melters or something else? Okay. Yeah, it's not for everyone, that's for sure. We definitely have a niche. But the people that really love it, really love it. Oh, that's a joke I hear in development because people think adding multiplayer or other stuff to make gamers is easy. Just press the make multiplayer. Oh yeah, that's right. I actually saw a meme about that the other day on Reddit, where it's like, where can I find this button? It said make multiplayer in Unity. That's actually pretty funny. Okay, yeah. You wish, right? Friggin', not to mention the fact that we go back in time and everything's deterministic. So everything happens the exact same way it happened the first time unless you intervene. And that was a bitch to program out for our programmer. Shit ain't easy, man. Been working on that game for like 5 years. Sounds like a nightmare. It's not easy. It's not easy, Sean. Do you do any development or anything like that? Your head hurts? It's really cool though. That's for sure. I think we're not going all the way down with this, but we're going down quite a few. My God, this color has been soaking up all of my time. We've still got probably, yeah, a little over 3 hours, I guess. No, a little under 3 hours left of the stream. We're gonna get to about 5.5 hours today, so we still got plenty of time. I'm gonna finish this helmet. Mark my words. We're gonna start on that. Start on that hand. That's what we're gonna do. Start on that hand afterwards on the left, and then we'll eventually do the right hand. But for now, that's what we're gonna do. Got to finish this helmet first and get all this thing done. This music makes me think of Harvest Moon. This is Chrono Cross, I believe. No, Final Fantasy VIII. What the hell's wrong with me? Yeah, it's Final Fantasy VIII. Although it's the fisherman place. That does make sense that it's kind of like farming related, sort of. It was like the harbor area when you're in that middle town. God damn, can't believe I said that. Never played Final Fantasy VIII. I love Final Fantasy VIII. It's a very peculiar game. There is some very interesting systems they put in there. It's super, what's it called? Experimental, I would say. Very experimental RPG. Took chances. I always loved the system, although you can easily break it, but if you don't know what you're doing, then it could be kind of a bad time, I guess. The story's pretty good until you get to the end, and then it gets a convoluted mess a little bit, but still love it. Well, one day, Duo will play Chrono Cross. One day, Leah. One day. Yeah, I'm actually getting into Godot for a new 2D game, and it's been great. A year ago, I published Jigsaw Puzzle Dreams on Steam, which was made in Unreal Engine. Kind of wanted to make the ultimate Jigsaw puzzle game because couldn't find any good ones. Yeah, I've done like Jigsaw puzzles online. Like there's these websites you can go that you just kind of do it, but there's never really any game for that. I saw this one that was kind of like a stained glass sort of puzzle thing. I can't remember what the name was for it. Someone had sent it to me on Discord. I think I have a wish list or something like that. It was on PlayStation, but I can't remember the name. That's pretty cool though. We do what's it called? Some Picross. Logic puzzles, that stuff is really good. Ag, I have got to stop eating french fries. They mess me up, really. It's probably the oil or something, Novice. Maybe it's the type of oil. Yo, Lefty. Glass, that might be it, Lefty. Yes, Glass Masquerade. Lefty, how's your challenge going? You're trying to do the ABC challenge? Death Eater, good morning. How you doing, man? Welcome in. What is up? Hope you're having a good one. Okay, we're on the third one down. I need to go all the way down to just before this one. That's the last line we have to hit. So that's going to be here before we expand out. But we're going to start getting into these lower parts of the helmet first before we do that. You're doing fine. I'm doing pretty good, Death Eater. Doing pretty good. We're stitching along, adding massive color to this piece. This is just a crap ton of stitches. I spent months working on solving the problem of having every single piece unique. Even with 20,000 plus pieces, came up with a system that merges meshes dynamically to keep draw cells down. Damn, man. That's pretty crazy. That's really cool, though. How did it do on Steam, if you don't mind me asking? Do you ever think of console porting it? Or there was just not enough to possibly do that and you just moved on to something new? I really like the app Just Jigsaw, but it might be mobile only. It's possible, Chi-Chi. Lefty, how you doing today? What is up? Probably the problem was I was hungry and didn't find anything in the kitchen, so of course I go for McDonald's. You got to stop doing that. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's just easy, right? Sometimes it's just easy. That's good, dude. Glad to hear it. Thank you. What have you been up to with your weekend, Death Eater? Hopefully you're off work. Have you been playing anything new lately? Alphabet Challenge is going. Made 2 substitutions, working on Minecraft Dungeons and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. The grind is real. I hear that. Are you just trying to beat them, or are you trying to 100% them also? Which ones have you beaten so far? Doing okay. We have about 50 concurrent players any given time. That's cool. A year later. For first game, not bad. Not going to pay the bills, though. Yeah, I hear that. That's not bad if you have 50 concurrent players, though, sometimes. That's really good. %? Okay, nice, Lefty. Is the Jigsaw PSVR game? Is there a Twinkle Toe? Have you tried that yet? You've been liking the drumming game? How have you guys been enjoying the PSVR? Click on my badge and there's a link to the page on Steam. I will have a look. Oh, really? Is that what that is? Oh, that's cool. That's really awesome. 200 reviews? That's sick. That's really good, man. Congrats. Okay, it's free to play and you can buy different packages. That's really cool. That's pretty sick. And it's free? Yeah. Well, I mean, with DLC packs, how many puzzles come with the free version? Do you have like deals with like puzzle makers, or like how are you getting the art? Sourcing artists or taking pictures yourself, turning them into puzzles? I'm loving it, worth it. I was lurking and doing a puzzle. Nice, Twinkle Toe. Yeah, you're a 3,000 piece puzzle? Wait, was it 3 or 2,000? It's a lot, I know that. Yes, I started Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Ooh, also practicing Valorant. How you liking Ori? Those games do look really cool. If they ever came to the PlayStation, I'd probably give them a go. Not easy 100%, but they look friggin' incredible. I read too fast. I thought we were talking about making one. Is your game publicly available? Yeah, it's on there. It's on the Steam right there. Check it out. It looks really cool. I still start playing later. So far done. Rhyme for R. Hexology. Kentucky Route 0. Okay. There's stuff you can, well, you're doing it on Xbox, right? I was about to say, is Zone of the Enders on the Xbox? I don't know if they ever, when they did the re-releases for Zone of the Enders, I don't know if it ever came out there. There's also Xenoblade Chronicles, but that's only on the Switch. It's not always easy finding those letters for games. Okay, a bit of a jumble there. Fix my floss. Let's keep going. Biggest regret of the year so far? Really, Twinkle that bad? 28 is and free 39 per pack, and 1 pack unlocks custom badges with Steam Workshop. That's really cool, Sean. You're waiting to pick up PSVR as I have many games to finish before buying more. I've gotten into collecting older PS consoles because Oz has God of War only on PS2 and PS3, not the PS Plus. Really? That's right, the PlayStation Plus. Do you guys have the PS3 games on there or no? In Australia. The level when Duo reads the answer to the question I put first and then answers my question, so it was already in chat. Sorry, Chichi. Well, you know. X for XCOM, that's true. Andy, X for XCOM, that works. Installed. Yo, Mary Cat, you're gonna get into some jigsaw puzzles. Nice. I'll take a picture in a few. Oh, I sourced images off of stock image sites, which I never want to do again. It's so hard to find images great for Jigsaw, and in many hours searching, I got dizzy from scrolling. Oof, yeah. Oh, I see there are games already owned in the backlog for ages. Oh, yeah, that's true, Lefty. So you didn't buy any new games. You just found everything. That's right. Your goal was to try and get through your backlog too, right? So all these are just older games you already had. Sure, join our Discord if it looks for people to play with. We are a small but fun group. Links on Steam. Yeah. Can you? Well, you could do jigsaws by yourself too, also, right, Sean? That's really cool though. No, just PS4. Just PS4 and well, it has. If you have premium, it has the PS1 and PS2 games, but not PS3, right? And it has the PSP ones, I would imagine. Just not the streaming one. I wonder why they wouldn't have streaming in Australia though. No worries, Sean. It's all good. It's what chat's all for when we're cross-stitching. We just chat. I would love to watch Dual Rage at XCOM. One day, Kawhi. One day, maybe. Downloading it and sent the link to your mom. I love jigsaw puzzles. I was just searching Steam last night for a game. I've had to go digital because I don't have space in the rental. Right, Mary? We like jigsaw puzzles too. We have one on the go, but we haven't worked on it in a long time. Jigsaw puzzles are a lot of fun. And actually, I had a blog like a long time ago when there was like lockdown 2020. Me and my girlfriend, we weren't living together, so we were kind of separated. And I had my grandmother living with me at my house, so we couldn't really hang out because we were, trying to keep it safe for my grandmother. Anyways, so we tried to find different things to do, and I found a website online for jigsaw puzzles that was just, it was just a website, so it's easy for anyone to log into, and it doesn't matter how strong your computer was or anything like that. I had linked that in the Discord a long time ago, but yours definitely looks a lot nicer for sure. No, you're just sharing the awesome, and clearly a fair few of us want what you got. I want to do more jigsaws, but I hate how much space they take up. They do take up a lot. We have one of those rolly things. It's like a mat with you just roll it up and close it and you can put it in the closet. And here I am having acquired Digimon New World Order in the Switch last night. Leah, you got Digimon too? Leah, play Persona. Where are you in Persona now? It would be your dream duo this year. Needs to be long JRPGs. I'm dying, Leah. They're too long. I ain't got time for anything. Yeah, before I made this, I was looking for a jigsaw puzzle game that simulated real life. Played every single one I could find, but before I realized going to have to make my own. So did you make it by yourself, or did you get some other people to help also? Biggest issue I had is limit on puzzle size and not unique pieces. Is it like you can fully customize how many pieces each puzzle has, or what? My mom likes that is different to others she's played. Oz tends to miss out on a lot of the extra due to licensing. We even have, I think it's the third of the PS2 catalog too. It's honestly easier to buy older consoles and getting discs, though odd, yeah. So you even have a limited amount of retro games too. That sucks. I'm playing Persona. I said I finished the next palace, and I'm mid-October in the game. Shit, shit is going down right now. Really, Leo? Okay. Well, I should be able to finish the next palace tomorrow. I'm hoping. So Wednesday, maybe we'll hit October. But we won't be further than that until next week, I don't think. This week, hopefully, we'll be able to get to October at some point. Just got to finish that palace. Although I need to focus an hour tomorrow on just upgrading my persona and making them a bit stronger. Because right now I've been really limiting my, I've just been using the personas to, like a means to an end, basically. I've been trying to just use them for confidence upgrades and stuff like that. I haven't really been paying attention to what they are, or like how strong they are. I've just been really like what type of persona they are, and that was kind of it. So it's probably a bad thing. And with the fifth palace being the absolute worst, apparently, we're probably gonna get smacked until I do that. We've got 2 controllers so the kids can play video games together, and it's been interesting to watch. Fennel, really, what kind of games have they been playing? I gotta go, time for my nap. Catch you later. Yo, Novice, have a good one. We'll see you later. I created everything myself, and my brother did all the menu designs. Oh, that's cool, Sean. You did all the JRPGs. Do it'll play them all. You said you'd play... well, Dark Cloud 2, I want to play it, but at the same time, I kind of don't. I did Dark Cloud 1. Dark Cloud 2 is like 2 to 3 hours longer than that. 2 to 3 times longer than that, sorry. Okay, I think we're going to get a pin stitch very soon. What am I going to pin stitch here? I think I'm going to pin stitch. I have a bit of floss left. A little bit of floss left here. Okay. Perfect. There we go. Very nice. Okay, let's get more floss. So many FF music. Which channel are you playing? So Lazy Chocobo today. We were listening to a Chrono Trigger one before. Now this one is this. Can you like slow the fuck down? That'd be great. I think you need to start fusing properly. I do need to start fusing properly, Leah. Even if you just use the confidence, makes stronger ones. Those, I know, I need to fuse a bunch. The thing is, like I'm getting boosts when I fuse the ones to, what's it called? When I fuse the ones that I already have confidence high, but I'm like, anything that I have maxed, I'm not using anymore because I'm trying to like make room for other ones. But I need to probably have one that's just really, really strong and has a lot of abilities. And then I don't really change during fights and just have all the other confidence for like, sorry, I have all the other personas just for confidence or something. What's up? Oh, those guys? Isabel's playing Divinity 2 Original Sin. She's at a very annoying part in the last zone. It's fucking pain in the ass. Yeah, it's really annoying. They're just playing kid racing games, Paw Patrol, and they thought they were each other's character. They've played a little Minecraft as well. Okay, that's cool. You have food, Chichi. What do you got for food? I have a request for a game. Battle for Bikini Bottom or the sequel? Yeah, the rehydrated one. I should do that at some point, Chichi. It's supposed to be a really good platformer. I should probably do that. It'll appease Jake too because he loves SpongeBob. I focus on only having confident ones with me too, but at least I make them my level and make sure I bring over the passive growth when I'm fusing, since it gives experience when you're not using the persona. I don't think I've ever seen the passive growth before, Leah. I'm not sure if I have it. Could you send it to me again? I didn't end up gaming. I was about to. Oh, you didn't, Club. I was about to, but y'all mentioned books, so I just read about 50 pages of a light novel I'm reading. Ooh. Light novel is like the novelization of a manga, right? That's a light novel. Sure, please. Thank you. She made a huge mess. Fennel, you hate SpongeBob? Why? What's wrong with SpongeBob? As much as I love big games, I always got back to simpler ones and never been a Stardew fan, but I love Viva Pinata. Viva Pinata is awesome, Necro. And you never been a Stardew fan? Interesting. I loved Harvest Moon as a kid, loved Stardew Valley when I played it. Like I said, next Sunday when we finish 2 Point Campus, we're going to be starting Pioneers of Olive Town after that. That'll be our new Sunday game. And after that, we'll do Portion Permit. So we have basically Sunday games planned for most of the year, depending on how long Pioneers of Olive Town takes me. I don't think it looks as savage as Friends of Mineral Town, which was incredibly savage. But you never know. It could be pretty brutal with 1 or 2 trophies. A couple of, most of them, like 80% of the trophies look fine. But I'm not sure what 1 or 2 of them entail, and that could be brutal. So we'll see about that. We shall see about that. A little scared, but not sure. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, this one goes back. We're at the end there. Yes, I know, Yumino. You're very excited. Rehydrate is the remaster. There is a full-on sequel called SpongeBob: The Cosmic Shake. Is that one was recent or still old? I'd probably do the rehydrated one, Chi-Chi. I'm sure you have a lol. I never thought about it. Yeah, I'll send over the Persona Fusion link. Do it. Yeah. Isabella Queen's here, but not here. I'll just smile as if you are here. She's here. She's here. Not quite. It's novel, very much meant for the same demographic as manga and anime, but it's all not always based on a manga. In fact, the one I'm reading is original source material, with the manga being an adaptation of it. Really? Okay. I used to work at a bookstore. It's been years that I didn't, but I worked there for like 7-8 years. And so like yeah. Sometimes they are based on manga, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're anime inspired, but they're just a novel. Sometimes they're in the manga section, sometimes they're not. It's very interesting how they categorize stuff sometimes. Yo, Time Splitters was so much fun, Sean. Looks really great and runs good on my old 980. It's that's some fancy grass. Yo, Sean, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Time Splitters was awesome, but I'm glad you're enjoying the demo. Sadly, the demo doesn't have multiplayer, but eventually, hopefully in the next little while or whatever, the demo will be the beginning of the game. And so you can just continue your save, and it'll be a friend pass, so you'd be able to play with someone that owns the actual game. So that should be fun. Story of Seasons, I've played all of them, and Pioneer is a little annoying. For trophies, games like that I tend to get on Switch, so it avoids the sad number of my achievement list. Necro, do you do any trophy hunting? That's cool. So the only thing that I'm thinking of is like the 900 things. I'm super excited. Maybe you'll even have time for a Wonderful Life this year. Maybe, you know, we'll see. I'm just afraid of the 900 things in your encyclopedia. I don't know what goes in there, and if that 900 is all of the things, or if it's only like, you know, if there's 1,200 total or 1,000. Do I have to get absolutely everything, which might be brutal? Also, filling up museums always suck, and there's like a camera. You have to take photos of wildlife. I don't know how easy or hard some stuff is to find, so we'll see. It might be brutal, or it might be super easy, or comparatively easy to Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town, which was savage with cooking everything. Like, there's no cooking everything in this, but if I have to cook everything in order to get the 900 things in the encyclopedia, well then, fuck, I have to cook everything, which case I might get totally screwed yet again, but I'm just not sure. I don't have enough information. Washing my fur. Andy, enjoy your shower. Time the puzzle and Stitch. Have fun, Jody. I believe a big part of why it's called the light novel is because it's considered light reading, given they don't tend to be that long per volume. That's fair, too. Okay, we're back here. My goodness. Just don't be a hog and eat all your mochi. I know, that was an accident. Time Alter, sorry, I called it. Hey, no worries, Sean. No worries. Okay, so we're gonna jump down into this. Do these ones. Okay. Very nice. Okay. Then we're gonna get 3 here. I'm gonna go up to the side. And we'll do those ones. It'll be very weird, but we'll get all these done. It's all this color anyways. Use all this color. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna do these ones. This is the last one that I do that's in line with the other stuff. And yo, Slat Boy Bari. Slat Boy. What's up, Bari? How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you very much. Barry, how you doing? Thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Are you a crafter? Have you ever cross-stitched before? Maybe you're a big Dark Souls fan? Also, for food, forgot to answer. We're having leftover veggies with chicken. Nice. How was Weird Al? How did Teddy like it the other day? I call it an accident when I eat an entire box of Girl Scout cookies too. Oh my God, Yumino. So yeah, Yumino, do you have any more information about the whole 900 things in the encyclopedia? Is that like the entire encyclopedia? What even goes in there? PS Network says 14 hours for BFBB. So it'd probably take you about 15 to 16. Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeah, I know. It's not an overly long completion. It's not an overly long completion, Chi-Chi. Battle for Bikini Bottom. It looks really cool. I'll probably end up playing it. What method of start end do you use for your cross stitch? So Necro, I make a knot to begin with, and then I do a pin stitch to end. Hence why I avoid achievements, but yes, now I'm older, so I like the achievement hunting, especially because games like Viva Pinata or older years can't be 100% due to shut down servers. Yeah, that sucks. Server shutdowns are brutal. Do you try to get, like, trying to keep your stuff as 100% as possible, or I just go for plats? It's a little bit different for PlayStation because I can just get a plat for beating the game, and if they get DLC, I don't necessarily need to get 100%, or at least I don't feel the need because I already have the plat. I don't. I'll look into it tonight. I'll start my game tonight or tomorrow since I'm staying home. You're staying home today? Oh yeah? Not going out? Oh, I mean, Taxi's still kind of feeling under the weather, right? Is he going to take tomorrow off work? I guess it depends how he's feeling still. He said the venue sucked because everyone was sitting down and there wasn't space to dance, but the show was good? Okay, well that sucks. I mean, at least the show was good, even if you had to sit the entire time. It really depends. He pin stitches, yeah. So I make knots and I pin stitch. I make knots to start and then I pin stitch afterwards. We only have a few rows left to do, but we still have to get all the way over here down at the bottom. So actually, we have a lot of rows left to do, but we're almost done with the big portion here. Then again, technically, all of this is a big portion too, because I have to come all the way over there. So much. Yeah, he's tired and he's on call, and it's cold. He's gonna work tomorrow? Okay. Yo, Jim, welcome in, dude. How you doing, man? How's your day been so far? Getting that cross-stitch ticket? Jim, you got 19 tickets now. How you doing, bud? You're 50 away from your max ticket count for the year. You got it every other year prior to this. And you do it again. He doesn't like to go out when he's on call anyway, because he has to take his laptop and phone and crap everywhere with him? Okay. Oh, that's why you guys are staying in. Fair enough, fair enough. It's gotta be weird being on call sometimes. It only happens every, what, 2-3 weeks or once a month or something? Hope to be back soon. Hey, no worries, Chrissy Ann. We'll see you later. I have to pick up my daughter from work now. She is a barista at Starbucks. Ooh, fun. I knew some people that were baristas for a very, very long time. Even at when I was working at the bookstore, actually, there was a Starbucks inside there, so I knew a fair amount of baristas. But how you doing? Sorry, have a good one. Drive safe. I'm sure we'll see you in a bit. I'll still be here for another 2.5 hours, something like that. We're just at the 3-hour mark. We're going to get to about 5.5 hours. At least that's the plan. That's the plan. Okay, let's go across here. We're going to jump up again. The next one I do is the one that ends up getting pushed out one more time to keep up with the shading. Okay, I did these ones. I did those ones. Perfect. We're going to get to the end here. We're going to jump up one. And we're going to keep doing these rows as we get them. We're woman along. Jem, how you doing, man? Welcome in. I will try my hardest for sure, but doing pretty good. Here it might have overdid it on the workout today, but so far been a quiet, chill day. Nice. Quite a chill Sunday. Every 5 weeks now. It used to be once a month. 5 weeks isn't too bad. I think I have to go to the pharmacy, so I have to put real clothes on. Oh, Leah, why the pharmacy? What's up? We might be doing some needle felting details. Oh, along with you. Nice, Gem. I'm loving the puzzle game so far. It's great. Jody, I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's really cool. I play across all platforms. I was lucky enough to have gamer parents. My mother was an achievement hunter, so as I've gotten older, I've been trying to get into that for my favorite games. Definitely lucky to be able to grow up with, now pick up various consoles as an adult. That's really cool, Necro. Yeah, my parents, like I said, they weren't really hardcore gamers. My dad did play, he loves strategy, so he did enjoy that stuff, but my mom not so much.